Another forms of social media include blogs and podcasts, and these are both very similar in that they can be used by anyone, whether it's a professional, maybe a fan of a team, something like that. The main difference is the form in which they are produced. Blogs are obviously written and podcasts are of an audio nature, but blogs are personal websites featuring a series of chronological entries by an author. Some of the main features of blogs include blog rolls, which also has links to very similar blogs, trackbacks in which a blogger can link back to a past blog post of something that's maybe related to what they're discussing in a current blog post, and also a comments section in which readers of the blog can post how they feel about a certain post that the author made. And secondly, podcasts. They're a series of digital audio files that can be downloaded through online syndication. And one example includes the Pardon the Interruption podcast, which our book mentions is one of the most popular podcasts to be downloaded currently, in today.
Now, the final two forms that are talked about in the chapter 18 of the book are mobile technology and online video content. Now, mobile technology obviously has to do with your phone, and with the emergence of smartphones and those types of things in today's society, basically you're allowed to have access to the internet and all of these forms of social media at any time that you'd like, and that means Facebook, Twitter, any of the above. And a good example that we'd like to talk about is the MLB At Bat app. This literally gives you the ability to watch baseball, to follow live stats, whatever it may be, at any time during the season, in any location. This is a huge thing for smartphone users and will continue to grow in today's society. Now, online, there's also video content similar to some of the stuff you can get on mobile technology. And this is the ability to stream live or pre-recorded videos through the internet. And a couple of examples of this would be MLB.tv, YouTube, even Bobcat TV here at Ohio University. And as I said, you can watch games live perhaps. You can also watch videos that anyone's uploaded that they'd like you to see that are pre-recorded, any of the above. But these forms of social media really, again, help to connect everyone in the world to what they want to see.
And another very important use for social media is that it can be used as a promotional device. And this can be used to increase brand awareness. One example that we'd like to use would be the Max Sports social media suite, which took place at the men's basketball tournament that actually Ryan and myself were at this past weekend. And what this was fans or alumni, current students of certain schools were able to sit up in a box suite at Quicken Loans Arena, and they were able to just discuss the games that they were watching, talk about the MAC conference in general. And what this did was it brought a lot of awareness to the MAC conference and to the individual schools. So a very interesting promotional device used right there by the MAC conference. It also can be used to have professional sports in-game chat rooms, whether it's an NHL team, an MLB team. This provides a venue, for fans to be able to chat with other fans about the game that's taking place. And finally, it allows consumers to give direct feedback to sports organizations. Because social media is so direct, fans are able to post directly to a certain Twitter account or a Facebook account, and because of that, these organizations are able to get their information directly from fans.
Now, while the social media is definitely a positive for a number of reasons, there are a couple of current issues, the first of which is that it provides opportunities for copyright infringement. Now, whether it be Twitter, Facebook, any of the above, people can perhaps post links to pirated type sites to watch sporting events, wherever they may be, which obviously is illegal. That's something that happens all the time. Another thing is that there are a plethora of unofficial information from fake accounts, non-credible sources, etc. This is huge on Twitter all the time. You see the fake account of so-and-so, whatever it may be, and that's something that they're trying to avoid out there to try to get the best information given. And then controversial figures. We've seen all kinds of athletes, owners, whoever it may be, that say things that get them in trouble all the time. And this has, in a lot of ways, sparked different organizations to disallow Twitter or Facebook while playing sports. So that's a pretty big issue right now.
And obviously, we're going to talk about career implications. Because Ryan and myself are both in the field of sports journalism, a lot of these are going to overlap, and we have very similar, obviously, social media has very similar implications on both of us. But, one thing that's very important with new media, social media, is that it can showcase my broadcast and writing materials on a number of different mediums. So, very important for me moving forward that I can have my work readily available. Another thing is that new jobs are being created through the emergence of new media. Very important, once again, moving forward. And obviously there's more emphasis on live blogging rather than just recapping after an event is taking place. And what we're about to show, it's a live tweet that I had, and while it's not me as a journalist, it's me tweeting as a fan. This was while I was at the MAC Men's Championship, and it was right as Ohio defeated Akron, as you can see, at 10:11 p.m. on March 10th. I tweeted, "We're going dancing," in reference to that victory. So obviously Twitter's very live. It's obviously you can tweet as soon as something happens, so that's very neat.
You know, and I'm going to agree with Kevin for the most part. The jobs are crucial. To be able to showcase yourself is crucial. The one thing I'll add in terms of jobs will be some of the opportunities with the online video content. I think that's the most important to us. A good example is ESPN3. They need broadcasters all the time to do sporting events, and that's something that can definitely benefit us moving forward. And I'll give you an example also. Kevin gave you an example of a tweet. I'll give you an example of our work being readily available. I write for a NHL website called Ice Insiders, and this is a blog, but it's, again, very easy to access, and all of our information and posts are always available right here. So as you can see, list of all the different posts we've had, whatever it may be, and all the different news you can access through this one simple blog. And that will basically do it for us here. That's Chapter 18, as it covered a vast majority of social media here in the sports management industry. I feel like it's fine. I don't think it matters.
I don't think so either.
As long as you didn't go like 20 minutes or something.
Right, yeah. Okay, we're even a little less than that. It's probably like 11:30.